there are a bunch of other people who said this tweet. Yeah, maybe this one. So Merkel knew on 7th, 8th September 19, spontaneous visit to Wuhan. Gates on 5th, 6th, 7th September 19, second finance injection, BioNTech, CureVac. Trump on 12/19, official info to Israel November 19, whole schools in Karlsruhe infected with strange unclarified pneumonia in November 19, Strungman twins new in, I don't know, 14. I don't know what that means. But I think there's good indications that it was going on. The molecular clock, the mutation rates, was a good indicator very, very early on. And let's go back to Robert.
It is a remarkable conversation I feel like we're having here, because you are the former CDC director and you were the director at the time this was all happening.
For the first time, the former CDC director is stating publicly that he believes this pandemic started months earlier than we knew, and that it originated not at a wet market, but inside a lab.
Inside a lab, right now. If he's coming out and saying that right now, woe betide him for just saying that we can just go around pumping people full of the same neurotoxin. Because that's what it is that they're giving you, okay? And you feeling crappy when you get really it, and there's a whole slew of effects. I don't spend too long on this on the other side of the equation here, but these people are just trying to cover their ass right now, okay? And if they're coming out like this now, I guarantee you in a year they'll be coming out and saying, we didn't expect this from from Michelle Pfizer, and they were lying to you back then. If you think that they're not lying to you right now, you need to wake up, right? And there's big moves afoot right now, big moves, okay? And there's not much you can really do except no. Okay, spread this message around, get it out there to other people, and let them come to understanding. Right? It's the actions taken by governments across the world make a lot more sense once you realize that the quiet, the silent weapon for quiet wars are not so silent right now. Okay, this is what we're seeing. It explains a lot, and the geopolitical twists are immense, and that's why I'm proud to be able to say I'm teammates now with Brendan O'Connell. You can get to his analysis of all what's going on, all these companies, corporations, etc. All what they're heading for, and you, my good friend, good listener, you're nothing but a cash cow to them that they can stick and test with these molecules. But anyway, we're near the end of Rob here. Rob Redfield. Come on,
China.
These are two significant things to say, Dr. Redfield.
That's not implying any intentionality.
They're literally saying what I was saying over a year ago, right? We can't imply any intentionality. But you know what? They dropped the ball. How did they drop the ball? Well, we've got Andrew Weber coming out and telling you that they're going for parity with respect to mutually assured destruction, or dealing with the parity of mutually assured destruction via biowarfare, okay, by instantiating these new technologies, these new therapies that they're going to roll out. Hey, this is what they told you. This was part of where's he gone? Where's he gone? It's him? Yeah. This, just in case you weren't sure who Andrew C. Weber was, but go watch the stream I did. You have to go to the dojo. I can't leave them up on YouTube taken down. I gotta preserve the account somehow to get the word out. Okay, but go watch what this dude is telling you. Right? There is intentionality. this. And they're talking about, when he's talking about the allies they have and the countries that they've built up to be part of these networks, and you're there's not, like I say, there's not much you can do against it except know about it, and try not to engage with it would be my, till we find out more, but know that they're messing with you. Okay, know that they're messing with you. In fact, that the former head of the CDC is coming out and telling you what I was telling you all those months ago. Okay, is don't want to be tooting my own horn too much. It's not that. It's that these people, we know they don't mind lying to you. They'll sit back behind a position and look. Orange Man Bad even came out and tried to say it, but where was the support? Nowhere. Right, nowhere. There was more. It seemed more about getting everything endemic into a inherently unhealthy population, and now offering a corporate solution, right, to the global, the Third World War, Armageddon of the 21st century. I need some of that corporate music playing, just to lift the spirits, right? But what they're doing is. It's good for you. They're taking the work out of Armageddon for you, and they're bastards. That's all I can say.
You know, it's my opinion, right? But I am a virologist. I have spent my life in virology. I do not believe this somehow came from a bat to a human, and at that moment in time, the virus that came to the human became one of the most infectious viruses that we know in humanity for human-to-human transmission.
And like I say, we could go on and on and on. We know all this. But what we want to know, okay, and like I say, shout out to Drastic for keeping pressure on these bastards. There's actually official scientific pushback that's come through this network, this loose network of individuals that have said, hey, hang on a minute. Hey up, governor. Something's not right here. Yeah. Meme of mass destruction creator. He dropped this in the Discord. It's journal pre-proof. I'd missed it if it gone on to bioarchive. Accepted 19th of March, 2021. SARS-CoV-2 spike protein interactions with amyloid proteins, potential clues to neurodegeneration. Danish address, Vijay Kumar, and let's try and see where they were. Where are they based? Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Sri Guru Gobind Singh Tricentenary University, and Vijay Kumar, Amity Institute of Neuropsychology and Neurosciences. It's good. Nice to see people sort of picking up the slack. It's a short paper that we can get through, but it goes beyond the Klassen paper that people are sort of throwing around. Saying, stop prions from vaccines. You can't get prions from vaccines. Blah 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 blah. This is about the properties of the spike protein and whether you get it from naturally occurring infection or you line up at the doctors and you let them stick you with it. I would wager the effects are pretty much the same. In fact, one could be much worse than the other. So let's go to the abstract here. The post-infection of COVID-19 includes a myriad of neurologic symptoms, including neurodegeneration. Protein aggregation in brain can be considered as one of the important reasons behind neurodegeneration. SARS-CoV-2 spike S1 protein receptor binding domain binds to heparin and heparin binding proteins. Moreover, heparin binding accelerates the aggregation of the pathological amyloid proteins present in the brain. In this paper, we have shown that SARS-CoV-2 S1 RBD binds to a number of aggregation-prone heparin binding proteins, including A beta, alpha, synuclein, tau, prion, and TDP43 RRM. Not sure what the last one is, but I'm sure they'll explain in the paper. So these interactions suggest that the heparin binding site on the S1 protein might assist the binding of amyloid proteins to the viral surface, and thus could initiate aggregation of these proteins, and finally leads, I'm going to insert the word here, or a couple of words, the prion cascade. Okay, the infectious prion cascade leads to neurodegeneration in brain. The results will help us to prevent future outcomes of neurodegeneration by targeting this binding and aggregation process. So science is at least giving us something that we can look at as a mechanism by which we can maybe prevent or stop or limit the infectious toll. Remember, it's all about how much you get exposed to. Okay, so let's just see, how many pages is it? It's not so many, 3 or 4. So let's just begin. Let's dive in. Okay. Oh, let me just catch up. Are we getting comments? Yeah, I knew people were watching, so let's see. Right, so it's Corey. How you doing? Jigs, good to see you. The brain injury is without a doubt the weapon.
Ex-Center of
That's the
Disease
point we have to take
Director
right now. And these bastards.
Robert Redfield says he believes
Anthony,
the
good to see you. It's never one reason for them to do things. It's always a multi-pronged approach. The powers that be take with whatever it is they plan to attack us with, kind of like two birds with one stone. Yes, I agree.
Led CDC under Trump says he's giving an opinion as a virologist. This is consistent with my reporting.
People woohooing.
CNN special airs Sunday.
Mrs. H. Brom is best, greatest waifu in Japan. In all of Japan, yes.
Robert
I agree.
Redfield.
Mrs. H. Brom, I interned as JSBEC in Sagamihara in 2009. I love Japan so much. Japan is cool. How do we know that the monkeys didn't rebel and lock Kevin in his den? They're outside guarding the door and eating sashimi on banana. Because I get out there and kick monkey ass. That's why. If I was a monkey that Kev gave Tourette's, I would totally lock him in his room. Indeed, I have many. I have a big karmic debt on my back from what I've done, but it was for the right reasons. What these people have done is for the wrong reasons. They've done it for money and clout, and now they're all running. What level of absolute dumb do you have to be to still believe the Batcave story? Yes, look, man. If so many people are just walking blindly into it right now, there's not much you can do, right? If you've tried your best, the moral and ethical imperative is upon you to try to warn people, and I discharge my responsibility, and I'm just going to sit back and watch the show somewhat. Try to entertain the folks with rather, how should we say, entertaining look at the end of the world. I believe that Saddam had WMDs and Building 7 got hit by a plane. Yes, they didn't get mad with me because they Japanese are very polite and very professional. What does JSPEC stand for? Japanese Special Operations, of course. Spy. Linda, good to see you. I'm immune and saving the planet, you reckless bigot. Why won't you get the injection and save the lives and end this pandemic? It's a bioweapon, you know. I got the same exact weapon injected just last week. It's called Did someone say that to you? Right. The House of Cards is officially crumbling, at least at the top of the mainstream. We'll try and sweep it, but the science community is waking up. Yeah. Kebin Chan. Same thing happens with my dad. He can't drink. He can drink beer 24/7, but if he drinks hard alcohol, it just becomes shop posting renegade. No, that problem. All right, so that's me up to date. All right, let's get into this paper. So, the long-term post-infection complications of COVID-19 can be associated with neurological symptoms of neurodegenerative diseases. The major risk factors for COVID-19 includes age, heart disease, diabetes, and hypertension. You could have missed out traumatic brain injury in there. How dare you? The major risk factors for the COVID-19... I did that. Several studies suggested that SARS-CoV-2 infection increases the risk of neurodegenerative disease. SARS-CoV-2 invasion to the CNS and the noticeable cytokine storm, metabolic changes, gut microbiome changes, neuroendocrine axis, and hyperperfusion during COVID-19 infection could be attributed to the different neurological distresses observed in the nervous system. I agree. It's been shown that the infection from human HIV, West Nile virus, herpes simplex virus, H1N1, influenza A virus, and respiratory syncytial virus causes several neurological manifestations, including encephalitis, protein aggregation, neurodegeneration, and Parkinson's disease, or Alzheimer's-like symptoms. H1N1 infection to dopaminergic neurons expressing alpha-synuclein resulted in aggregation of alpha-synuclein and inhibition of autophagy, and thus increased the susceptibility of neurodegeneration. In English, that means you're going to get more Parkinson, more stiff. I can attest to that. My left side is way worse now since my encounter with SARS-CoV-2. Very recently, Tavasoli et al. Proposed a view that seeded protein aggregation by SARS-CoV-2 could be attributed to long-term post-infection complications, including neurodegeneration. They suggested that SARS-CoV-2 spike protein S1 region binds to heparin and heparin-binding proteins present in brain, which are prone to self-assembly, aggregation, and fibrillation processes. They also showed that the peptide from S protein has more aggregation formation propensity than the known aggregation-prone proteins, suggesting that this peptide is prone to act as functional amyloid and form toxic aggregates. Let me just disambiguate some of that there, right? So the heparin heparin is like a sugar on the surface of the cell, right? Ganglioside is, I think they call them. But what we've come to understand about SARS-CoV-2 is it's not just binding to the ACE2 receptor. And already, let's be clear about this, that the ACE2 receptor has already been, the binding motif with the ACE2 receptor, that's pre-ongenic, right? So we're finding other interactions now which can contribute to misfolding. So the binding to the heparin and the heparin binding proteins on the surface of the cell is providing another pathway through which these cascades can begin. There's also the neuropilin binding. There's lots of avenues through which that this agent can begin this process, and I don't think it's going to take a lot in the brain to, especially a sick person, when you're sick and you're feeling overwhelmed, to that this processes can get a hold of you. So it's important to sleep and rest and get all the stop drinking and smoking so much, and leave the Colombian marching powder alone. Stop the what else? Stop the heroin before bedtime, and those old Victorian ads for like, hey, give your kids morphine, keep them quiet. All those receptors, well, many receptors are open to attack from this agent. Another tick that off in the old weapons design process, shall we? Let's not forget the taking out of the males. Right, the fighting age males, and not only that, it's the older males that are a bit wiser and would otherwise give advice to the younger ones, like stop being such mincing faggoty soy boys, and get a grip of what's going on around you, and there's a monster coming for you. Okay, and sometimes it's the older folks that remember monsters rather than this cushy digital age that we have right now, that can propagate these stories down to the people that are going to be doing the fighting, the other 4/5 that haven't been crippled by the instant long hauler syndrome. Where were we? So, thus, the heparin binding and aggregation propensity of S1 protein has been suggested. The ability of S1 to form amyloid and toxic aggregates that can act as seeds to aggregate many of the misfolded brain proteins and can ultimately lead to neurodegeneration. It's been suggested that SARS-CoV-2 infection invades the CNS by controlling protein synthesis machinery, disturbs endoplasmic reticulum and mitochondrial function, and increases the accumulation of misfolded proteins, thereby activates protein aggregation, mitochondrial oxidative stress, apoptosis, and neurodegeneration. I don't have any problem with that. As a reviewer, I would have been perfectly fine. Maybe it was a bit of a sort of run-on sentence there, but let it go. The Indian, right? Not English. Interestingly, it's been you're not seeing me write anything in Sanskrit or anytime soon. Interestingly, it's been shown that HSV1, so that's the herpes simplex virus, spike protein binds to heparin and increases the aggregation of amyloid beta, A-beta 42 peptides on its surface spikes. This study suggests that the heparin binding site of the spike protein might act as a binding site for A-beta 42 peptides and thus could dock to the viral surface and catalyze aggregation of A-beta 42. As a receptor binding domain of SARS-CoV-2, which is located within the S1 subunit, the spike glycoprotein has several heparin binding sites. Let me just try and give you a visualization of what that looks like. So, this was one of the first studies that came out, which was looking at the receptor binding domain, etc., just so you can sort of get a feel for where it is on the RNA genome. It's this bit. Do that. Here, this RBM of the S1 protein, and yeah, these curly-whirly diagrams there. Yeah, they're useful, I guess. At some, they're very useful. But if you're unfamiliar with sort of rotating in 3D, etc., don't worry about it. You just got to know that along here there are just there's like sticky parts that can grab hold of stuff and then cause a whole sequence of chain reactions, and that's what we're talking about. So we're talking about this particular region of the spike protein here, that's indicated on here, and we go back. Oh, no, there was another one, so I wanted this one. Yes, the 2019 coronavirus surface protein S1 receptor binding domain undergoes conformational change upon heparin binding, and this, just so it's an archive, does have it embedded. This study, if you want, I'll put these in the chat. Oh, of course. No, I won't put them in the chat. How about that? I'll tease you. I'll scientifically tease you with these papers. If you want them, let me know. I think I put them in the pre-on folder anyway. So go to Discord. It's in there. If you can't find them, let me know and I will get them to you. But anyway, it's not a big reach scientifically right now to be talking about the interaction of the spike protein and its binding to not only the ACE2 receptor but other hooks, like web hooks, right? It's going to grab hold of, and then the binding energy. So you have to think about binding energies in this case, which is literally how much. You can think of it as like torque. How much torque that you're going to be able to. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we did that. So anyway, we're not making a big jump here, talking about binding heparin. Okay.
Welcome to PUBG Mobile.
Where was I? Herpes, right? That's where we were. As the receptor binding domain RBD of SARS-CoV-2, which is located within the S1 subunit of spike glycoprotein, has several heparin binding sites, the same mechanism of aggregation and neurodegeneration, causing proteins such as alpha beta, alpha-synuclein, tau prions, and TDP43 can be observed in COVID-19 infection in the brain. In this study, we have investigated the me just get to the results. Well, it's a bioinformatics study if you want to really get into it. It's not that important for us. What we want to know is did they find any of these interactions, any of these super strong binding energies that could come in, rip apart and cause the protein misfolding. Yeah, that's how you've got to think. Talk is a good way of imaging your brain. They're doing a lot of sort of unnecessary. So many biological functions of protein depend upon the formation of protein-protein interactions. The HDOC server was used to estimate potential interactions between the amyloid-forming proteins A beta, alpha-synuclein, tau, prion, and TDP-43, and SARS-CoV-2 S1RBD. This server generates 100 theoretical models of possible protein-protein peptide interactions and scores them based on docking energy. Model 1 was the highest docking energy score, and the lowest ligand RMSD was selected. Root mean square, I think that would be RMS. Let's just find out what that is. RMSD. Yeah, root mean square deviation. Okay. Protein docking suggests that the binding affinity of SARS-CoV-2 S1 towards the selected proteins is favorable with higher docking energy scores. On the basis of docking scores, the increasing affinity of proteins towards S1 is arranged as follows.
What up, Pivot? How are you? Demonic Skull, what's going on?
Hey Kush,
Hey, dude.
it's really hot here. Even I have 2 fans directed to me and it's too hot.
That's funny. How hot do you think it is? Like 100 degrees?
Were you watching a live stream?
Yes, I'm still watching a live stream.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Well, what happened to the crew challenge?
Watch out!
Did you guys...
We got 33
Watch out.
points.
Watch out! Watch out!
Oh, okay.
Watch out!
So that's not a lot, but we have another crew challenge tomorrow.
Yeah, I checked the matches. The next one is day 2. The last day is day 3.
Yeah. It's pretty difficult, man. Pretty difficult.
Where? Cobra said there's someone going there in our direction. But I cannot see anyone.
Watch
Me
out!
either.
Should we get a car? Or we just gonna... Push, Demonic Skull is asking us this question.
Okay.
No!
Said, do you
Oh,
guys play...
I play all fingers. 10 fingers, I'm just kidding. Just thumbs for me.
Yeah, it's mine too. I just use thumbs.
Yeah, never give up.
Yep.
Hell yeah. What's up,
Oh, yeah,
Jackie?
I'm actually right now. Look at the buggy. Do you see that buggy right there? Somebody's here.
Oh my gosh.
There's a buggy right there. He might be here. I'm gonna go get his car and then.
Whoa, there's two fucking.
Yeah, there's a. What's oh?
Keep
Oh,
going,
we're
keep going,
gonna
keep going.
die.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Just
Oh,
get
yeah,
out of there.
Leave, demonic, leave, please. There's a buggy right there. Just leave. Go. Yo,
We'll
what's
come
up?
back. Well, let's just get guns and come back.
Yeah. There was a mission failed.
That was a mission failed.
Why can't I hear sounds? Did I break something?
Hassandra, how are you? Thanks for the follow, Hassandra.
Bro, my audio is broken. I can't hear anything, even shots.
I think you're gonna have to restart the sound.
Yeah, I'll do it with match. I will do it. Go.
What's up, Hassandra?
I'm pretty to say, oh yeah, yes, go. Forgot about that. You have good guns, Bush? Or just R1? R1.
Where's Cobra? What up, Ragu?
He is in Gatka.
Cobra, come back to us.
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Okay.
I have an
We all got guns. I'm gonna push. What up, Toxic G? 2010, what's up?
Of course.
What's up?
Okay. Of course, what guns do you have?
M4?
Nice. Also, there's a guy right here
Marked a location.
in that houses. Because I saw heard footsteps. Nice. I saw footsteps. Of course, is someone there?
I don't see him.
Are they gone or something? Or they just left
I think they left, dude.
No, what should we do now? I mean, we have this all by ourselves. Oh no, There are people. Push, do you see? One guy right
Enemies
here.
ahead.
Running. Nice. Come on.
Launch over there. Someone launch over there.
Marked a location.
Should I go there?
Yeah, I'll cover you.
Alright.
On my way.
Let's go school.
Marked a location.
On the rocks? On the,
Mhm.
yeah. Right there, there's some house. Go to the house, is on the house. Right. So this. We got him push.
Sakura. Yeah, I played GTA. What GTA do you play though?
Fall back to safe zone.
Josh, do you wanna fly?
Let me see. Sure. We can fly. We can fly for sure.
Let's go.
Where's it at?
No, like here.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going first.
Let's go.
GTA V Online. Yeah, I don't play V Online. I play GTA though. I really like it. I used to play 4, GTA 4.
Well, that's a good game.
It was.
Okay.
Cobra, did you loot Gapka? I saw you going there.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. No, I don't have GTA 5, man.
Okay.
Josh, did you see a car?
No, I don't see a car, man.
Marked a vehicle.
I'm pretty old, dude. How old are you? What? You're 11? Yeah. Congratulations, bro. Why did you name yourself Demonic Skull?
Good. How long have you been playing this game?
Like 2 years.
Oh. I'm gonna turn you demonic.
Yeah, but why the word demonic? That's my question.
name was Cole.
That was their idea. Yeah.
Is there like any way to get another rename card?
Yes, you have to purchase a rename card.
I found
Thank
one
you.
on UC, but you need to buy like UC, but I don't have any money. That gets-
Yeah, I don't know when they would give you. They don't give you UC. Ayam, what's up? Hello, bro. They don't give you any UC. Phaedra, what's up, Phaedra?
I wanna change my name to like a PE, like PE something something and PE.
Yeah, for sure, man. Did you see we're ranked 900?
On where? On clans?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't see that. I don't usually go. I don't usually check the clan.
Oh, I know. A lot of people don't. I do.
Yeah. What 115 UC? Then I change it like yours.
115 UC. That's a that's a lot. If I get a rename card, my name.
Because I've been thinking about a name, and
Okay.
BA Noob said that everybody would make fun of it. I said to him that my name would be Pita.
Duck?
Pita, like PENTA.
I actually like it. Pita?
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
said like it's gonna be a funny name. So I just thinking of another name.
No, I think you should keep that name. I think that's hilarious. It's a very funny name, and it's cool. Oh wow! Look at this. We have no gas.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's just check.
But instead of Kush, Cobra. Okay, PE Cobra. Pita? I like that, dude.
I got
will call you
supplies.
Peter or Pita every time.
Peter Griffin.
You know?
You guys found some gas?
I got
Alright.
supplies. Let's go. Marked a location. I got supplies.
Oh, I'm getting really tired.
I'm out. Need ammo.
What time is it there, man?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be 2 in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed after this.
I got supplies.
Alright. I usually sleep at 1 in the morning. I mean 1 at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's almost at 4 here.
It's almost 4. Yeah, it's time to go to bed, man.
In the Philippines is it's very hot here.
I know. You keep saying. That's crazy, man. I didn't know it was that hot.
Yeah, but us, we don't really care about the heat. Like,
I'm out. Need ammo.
Nobody cares about the heat, bro. Like, for real.
I got supplies.
That's good.
I saw someone outside wearing a sweater, bro.
I've always found that really funny. Okay, now tell me, was it a young person?
No, it was an adult.
Now that's weird.
Yeah. I don't really know why.
I'm out. Need ammo.
Also, there's like
Marked an
a
enemy's
big
death
death
crate.
here.
There's people over here.
Footsteps. Oh,
Marked a vehicle.
I wouldn't shoot whoever's here with me. Or not.
God.
Mm.
Okay, Cobra, let's go. Come on.
That was the first thing I said. I wouldn't shoot.
I am done. Don't be done. Oh yeah, they're
Enemies ahead.
coming. Cobra, come here now. They're going to die.
Marked a location.
How am I gonna survive this?
Amen, amen, amen. Cobra, to the right. To the right, Cobra.
Ow.
Yep. It's one thing to shoot. It's one thing to shoot. Another thing is to know when to shoot. You gotta know when to shoot. That was a bad shot.
Damn. I should have used my Uzi because it's more faster. I tired to switch to a switch.
Yeah, switch.
Go and get the end of them. Just put your bomb next to the copper. Now we're gonna explode it. They're coming,
Search for
they're
What was that?
Right, so you're gonna leave?
Yeah, dude. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. See ya.
It's yeah.